Welcome to the Departure Lounge, where dreams take flight. On this YouTube channel, we're gonna rock the night with Quizmas Jet. We'll challenge your wit and your brain. Mania brings the beauty, it's a fashion hurricane. Battle like the liveries, the skies are painted gold. We'll take you on a journey, let the battles unfold. And in our live streams, we'll break down the walls, question the norm, and have a damn good ball. Come on down to the Departure Lounge, where we're free, we'll entertain and inspire. Just you wait and see, from Quizmas Jet to Mania. We'll make you shout in the battle of the live race. We'll never back down. We'll never back down. Battle like the liveries, the skies are painted gold. We'll take you on a journey, let the battles unfold. And in our live streams, we'll break down the walls, question the norm, and have a damn good ball. Come on down to the Departure Lounge, where we're free, we'll entertain and inspire. Just you wait and see, from Quizmas Jet Mania. We'll make you shout in the battle of the live race. We'll never back down. We'll never back down.
Huge thank you to our channel member, London Plane Spotting. Why? What is this? Annoying. Don't know what that is. Don't know why it started to do that. Doesn't matter anyway. Yes! Welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, to your Friday flight night here on the Departure Lounge YouTube channel. Of course, as always, hope you're well. Excuse me. So, apologies for the little bit of a delay. We were supposed to... No, it's good. We were supposed to be on board this evening. The builds A320neo until I loaded it in, and I was like, cool, happy days, got it all sorted, ready to go, look forward to using it. And then when it loaded, all I got was a cabin and nothing else. So I was like, okay. So obviously I know why that was the case, because the delivery that I got and everything else was not compatible with the version 2 of this A320neo. So we're on board the Juneyao Air A320neo this evening, so that hasn't changed. We are using the stock version, basically, which is not what I wanted to do, but we're doing it anyway. We are flying from Shanghai Pudong Airport over to Osaka Kansai in Japan this evening. Flight time is about an hour and 50 minutes, so it should be a nice one for us this very evening. Hope you are all doing well. Let's say hello to those that are in the chat. And we'll go from there. So Gemma, evening to you. Carl, evening to you as well. Hope you're doing well. No coffee tonight, just beer, he says. Now, I've seen this multiple times. Cool, I got it, it's fine. Right, so, yeah, Gemma, hello to you. Carl, hello to you. I don't know why that coffee thing comes up. I have no idea why. Gemma, evening to you. I've said that. Bernice Thompson, Darren Graham, Rob Brown, hope you're well. Anyone lurking in the background this evening, hope you are doing well. Come and get involved in the chat. Come say hi. Let me know how your Friday was. And before we crack on, give yourselves a pat on the back. You made it to the weekend. Well done, everybody. Welcome to the weekend. You've done well to make it through this week as well. Oh, that's so lovely. I will make a quick note of this just very quickly. Obviously, yesterday was World Mental Health Day. Now I was going to acknowledge it on the stream, but to be honest with you, I did forget. So that is my own thing. So we're going to do it today. Obviously, lots of people that either watch the streams or friends, family, etc. Obviously, have a form of a mental health challenge with them. Don't be afraid to reach out to the channel. The inbox is always open. Not only that, if you're here and you're in the chat and you're sort of thinking, oh, I haven't heard from such and such, just drop them a message. Drop them a quick message. Ask if they're okay. And more importantly, ask yourselves, honestly, from the bottom of your heart, are you okay this evening? And let's do something just to start things off. Let's just go with one thing that you are super grateful for today. Let's go with that. So we'll turn the batteries on, external power. I mentioned this because Darren sent me a lovely little message there, which gives me strength to do these streams and everything else, knowing full well that they are having a positive impact on people's lives. So just a little nod in the direction there of obviously World Mental Health Day, which was yesterday, but we're going to acknowledge it today. If you've not spoken to somebody or you know someone that's struggling, reach out, talk to them. Or if you yourself are struggling, reach out to someone, talk to them. And our inboxes are always open as a channel. We're not just here to kind of provide streams and then just, fuck off for a while. No, we are here to literally have our little wonderful community that we've got and help each other out as we have been doing, which is why I'm quite glad that we've got the little community that we do. Even through testing times of all the negativity that people seem to go through, or people try to bestow upon myself, it's everyone else's strength that gets me through. So yes, nice little nod there. But very quickly on the side, mate, Darren, thank you so much for that little message. That's that's really that's really got me that. But I'm glad the streams help. So we'll keep doing what we can. Wayne says spent the day at Works Mental Health. Listened to some brave people who spoke about their mental health journeys. It was inspiring and brave. Gemma says I'm grateful. Finally got the promotion I've been wanting after a lot of hard work and previous rejections. Never give up. There you go. Nice one. Absolutely smashed it. Rob says grateful for that thing that drives the ladies crazy. I'm a lottery winner. Won £2 on a scratch card. Beautiful. Treat the lady to a Freddo. Why not? Wayne is grateful for my amazing friends and family, especially my sister and our super community. And Carl says I'm grateful for all my friends and my awesome kids. I am super grateful to you lot that keep turning up to these streams and providing me with some laughter, I should say. and yeah, all the good stuff. Friends, family, and yeah, stay strong, everybody. Inboxes are open, as I've always said. Right, shall we crack on here? So, our first time here. So it's currently middle of the morning, as we sort of get sort of ready. There's not a great deal of traffic happening at the moment, so it is quite quiet on board R320. But I'm still a little bit annoyed that we couldn't use Shanghai Airport's ground service. Can deal with this today. So a little bit annoyed that we couldn't use the Anybuild's A320neo, but we will use it at some stage. I've got a plan in place to use it. Because they're going to kill that warning sign there as well, because that is for the doors, and that gets annoying quite quickly. Darren is grateful for every sunrise and sunset I see. Good stuff. Good stuff. Stay strong. That's what we like. Rob says, just to cheer folk up. Not long now till Christmas. Keep the faith, fellas. Not long. Not long now with hold boxes and socks. Aye, hang on in there. Christmas is coming. So is a new pair of pants and socks. So lovely clear skies here in Shanghai. If we're talking virtually, this morning. And yeah, let me know how your Friday was. How was it? Mine was kind of busy, but not too bad. Easy enough in the end. Spent it in the nicest part of Devon today, which is the east and was it east? Yeah, East Devon, Torquay, Paynton today, and Teignmouth. Lovely. If I had time, I'd have stopped for an ice cream, but I didn't. So let me know how yours was. How was your Friday? And have you given yourselves a pat on the back yet? Alright, so we've flown to Osaka a couple of times on the sim and on stream. First time we're doing it since the upgrades and everything else. Everything's looking beautifully smooth, which is chef's kiss. I'm still getting used to this. Not used to the super smoothness. But it's looking good. Let's request some catering. Let's go for Eastern Air catering. Get those spring rolls on board. We're going to need those. And let's go for boarding as well. Why? Essentially, this aeroplane, the stock A320neo, is fairly straightforward to set up as well. I don't know if we've got... No, we don't have custom views today, which is a shame. But what we should see as well is something that Gemma is a huge fan of, which is a Japanese sunrise.
Do you want to board crew?
I'd love to board crew, thank you. Let's turn on the fuel pumps there as well. Yeah, so we should see a Japanese sunrise this evening. Sounds weird saying that, a sunrise this evening, but you know what I mean. Current time in Osaka is 3:52. So by the time we get there, should be about half past 5. So hopefully some sunrise action rather will be waiting for us. Thank you to those that popped in yesterday as well to the watch along, which was an immense amount of fun.
Your crew has boarded. Passengers boarding started.
What I'm gutted with as well is that because we had to restart the sim, what I couldn't show you was an A340-600 that was parked up next to the next to our aeroplane. apparently as well, from what I've seen for the latest update on FSLTL, they've included the 757. So I was watching the video. I can't think what the video, who the video was by, and then all of a sudden, this Jet 2 757 just popped onto the screen. I was like, oh, hold on a minute. So I now think we've got 757s in the traffic side of things. I think. Won't see one this side of the planet, I don't think. But when we do some more European, it's stuff that I'm going to have to investigate, I think. Should we say hello to catering? Give this chap a name. When he comes back out, give him a name. Here he comes. He looks like he's having the time of his life. Bob, Jeff. My name's Jeff. I like Jeff. Jeff's probably a good shout. Rob says Soz missed watch along. What was the score? Greece did win 2-1. You know that. You know that. So, are the Turkish takeaways still opened yet, or are they still partying? Anyone that's Greek, Greek takeaways and stuff like that, or gyros stands, were probably quite happy with what happened last night. Listen to TalkSport were completely rinsing the England team, which was good fun. One person they picked on, Phil Foden, the cat. So, yes. Darren says Callum, and Rob's gone for a Tony. I'll tell you what, Tony sounds like a lot better. I mean, it's not quite a Chinese name, but we'll call him. Oh, he's not there. We'll call him Tony. Why not? So have a nosy around Shanghai then. So we got scenery for it. I've managed to get the aircraft loaded back in again, which was good. I had to uninstall FSLTL and then reload it in, which is why we can see a hell of a lot more traffic than we did do before. We got China Eastern 787 next to us. Malaysia's 350. Eva's 777 next to us. There's us. And then if we swing the camera around, we've got Asiana's A330, Korean A330. Boom! There it is. Okay, cool. Nice. I was wondering where it was. Right. Here we go. A340-600. Not flyable, but it is now part of the traffic add-on. Actually looks pretty decent. The modelling for it, or the model for it, does look pretty good. It'd be nice if someone could turn that into a flyable plane, but I don't think they will. Next to that, Qatar 777. Delta A330, we're just nosing, seeing what's here basically. Thai 330 there. Yes, so that's a new aircraft model to the flight to the traffic add-on is the A340-600. Honestly, not seen the scores. Yeah, Greece won 2-1 last night. England was shocking. So here's us. Here's our aeroplane down here. That's not us. This is us. Let's come and say hello to Jeff. There we go. Jeff gets his name there. There's Jeff. Poor Jeff just stood around waiting for baggage to turn up. My name is Jeff. Oh, God. He took out Jeff then. Alright, Jeff can begin loading the baggage on. Well, we'll just watch. We've got 171 passengers on board this evening as well. So there goes Jeff doing his thing. Loving life as always. Everyone say hello to Jeff. So we're back as well. We've got tomorrow as well. Flight simulator for tomorrow as well. Yeah, bringing a brand new aeroplane. Cool, that one will do. Yeah, so we've got to bring in a brand new plane to LA Simulator tomorrow. Going into an airport that I didn't think was going to be possible ever. But we are going to be doing it, and I am just going to bring it to your attention in a moment once we have the thumbnail in and ready. Cracker Jack, nice. Quite look forward to this, I'm not going to lie. Should be pretty good. And I'm interested to see just how well this is going to behave tomorrow. Getting it sorted. Give me a moment. Okie dokie. Right, okay, so get that ready to go. Carl says poor Jeff looks fed up again. I mean, bless him. Should we have a proper close up of his face? See how bored he does look. I mean, he is throwing those cases. I think it's been a long evening for him. It's been a long evening for poor Jeff. I think he's ready to go home to watch the Chinese version of EastEnders. Right, early doors. Here's what's coming tomorrow. Just very quickly, whilst we hide Jeff's miserable face, We are doing tomorrow the Latin VFR A330-200. We are doing TAP Portugal from Lisbon to Heathrow. We are going into Heathrow for the first time. We're always going out of Heathrow. We've never gone into Heathrow until now. And the upgrades allow us to do that. And we're doing it with the brand new aeroplane, the A330-200, which was released earlier this week. Let me tell you, it is an absolute thing of beauty. I like this a lot. Just hoping for a few liveries to come out. British Midland will be a decent one, which we don't have yet, but there are a whole bunch of liveries for it. We'll talk about that one more when we are in the air, but that is early doors. That is what we are doing. And get this, we'll stream it to people who can actually fucking watch it. And not stream 10 hours worth of a flight to literally nobody, because no one can see it. So you'll get to see it because it's going to be public. Which I know, it's crazy, right? I think Jeff's done. Oh, Jeff is finished. Okay, bye. Bye, Jeff. Everyone say bye to Jeff. You can now go home and get ready to watch the Chinese version of EastEnders. Oh, shit. Thanks for your service, Jeff. Much appreciated. Wayne says, no, say it's not private. I thought that's how YouTube worked. I am shocked, he says. I know, it's amazing what happens when you stream to YouTube and people can actually fucking watch you. Rob says, and using screen capture tech. It's 2024 after all. I know. What a world we live in. It's blimmin' mental, is what it is. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Alright, so it's funny though, I must admit. I always have a little bit of a nose and I'm like, dude. that's pure entertainment right there. So, anyone got plans for the weekend? What you got planned? What's the weather supposed to be like where you are? I don't actually know what it's supposed to be like where I am. Okay, cold, but not horrendous. It could possibly rain as well. So yes, I'm going to go get my haircut as well tomorrow. So that's probably my weekend plans, if anything. If the weather's bound to be awful tomorrow and Sunday, then I shall just go get my haircut and try and catch up on some programs that I've been desperately meaning to catch up on. Wayne says, come on Accrington Stanley, fuck the Jills. Absolutely. Wayne also says cold. -1 here last night. My heating even kicked on early hours. Yeah, it was freezing this morning. It were pretty cold. I'm a big fan of the cold weather, so I can deal with it. I know some people can't deal with it, but I quite enjoyed the fact that it was freezing cold this morning. Didn't enjoy getting out of bed though. When it's like freezing cold, it's one of those times where you just want to stay in bed. But yeah. Looking forward to, like, if it's cold in the morning, I'm just like, nope, don't need to get up. Well, I do need to get out of bed, but not as early as normal. Gemma is also not a fan of the cold. Carl says it was cold here this morning, but once the sun came out, it was nice. It did warm up quite quickly. Did warm up very quickly from about, what was it, like, lowest we had here was like 2 degrees. And then the most it got to was about 14, I think. About 14 degrees it got to. So it did warm up, but then it has gotten a little bit colder. It's like one extreme to another. So we are waiting for the remaining passengers. We've got 70 to go. Luckily for us, it's only an hour and 40 minutes over to Osaka, which means we've got more chance of seeing the sunrise the later we are leaving. -20 degrees is a good temperature range. Fuck this -1 malarkey. No. Keep the -1. Keep the -1. I can happily deal with that. I'm more comfortable at -1. In fact, no. Is it too cold at -1? Mind you, don't think we should be complaining about -1 when there are places that have it a lot worse. I like the cold weather. That's all I'm going to say. Also, whilst you're here as well, why not hit the subscribe button? Why not? But also at the same time, why not feel free to hit the like button? It helps the channel out immensely. Any of the interactions, good or bad, help the channel out immensely. Some people don't seem to understand that. Yeah, like I say, helps the channel out immensely. So feel free to do so. I am thinking of potentially doing my second lot of 5 gifted memberships this evening, but I haven't decided yet. Because technically that should be for Tuesday. So, we'll see. We will see. So we're just waiting for the passengers. Again, it's not horrendously busy here at Shanghai. So we can kind of get away with having not departed yet. We've got a 3-4 right departure today and a 0-6 arrival into Osaka. And whilst I'm here, what did you have for your tea? I had what could only be described as the poshest pizza I think I've ever had in my life. Oh my good lord, what is that? Oh. 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 Okay, that explains that then. Yeah, what did you have for your tea? I had the poshest pizza I think I've ever had in my life. Came from Waitrose, so no surprises there. Posh pizza, is that what we're calling pineapple on pizza these days? You can fuck right off if you think I'm having that. You will never ever see me with pineapple on a pizza. And if you do see me with pineapple on a pizza, give me a stern telling off. Nope, this one was what was this? This was prosciutto, I think it is. Prosciutto ham with mushroom, spinach, and mascarpone cheese. And rather than being a circle, it was oval. Proper posh pizza, but very good. Lovely. Wayne had beef burgers, sausages, and potato bites. It's like a mini barbecue, that, isn't it? I'm assuming this is one of those air fryer mashups sort of things. Wayne also says, new route for the train sim released tonight. One for the TPE merge. Liverpool to Leeds via Manchester and Manchester Moss line. Carl had chicken and bacon pasta with onion rings and garlic bread. Very nice. Wayne says, Iceland delivery tomorrow. Sandwiches are back on the menu. I know, I was starting to get a little bit worried then. Gemma coming up with 14 months in the members lounge. If you've got a membership milestone as well, chuck it in the chat. It'll come up on screen and I will read them out. 14 months of lots of laughs. Welcome. Welcome. I need sleep. Thank you for your continued support, Gemma, as always. And again, another congratulations to you for your promotion at work. Rob had chicken curry, onion bhajis, naan bread, and pilau rice. I read it as it was. That's why. He had naan bread. Bread from Nan. Very nice, very nice. I'm assuming takeaway, or was it home cooked? Please give us some little clarification there. Something tells me possibly home cooked. Gemma had a steak bake from Greg's. What for tea? Amazing. Can't be it. Can't be a steak bake. In fact, to be fair, you can with a chicken bake. But the only way you beat it is if Greg's actually pull their finger out their arse and actually give it to you warm, like you ask for. Home cooked. Very nice. Very nice. Wayne says air fryers are best things ever invented. Dom, evening to you, says I had my oh no, wait, can't say that. Depends what you were going to say, because I can't make sense of that. I've got a sausage roll for later on. Aye. Greg's as well, very nice. We're on topic of conversation with Greg's, why not? Carl says Greg's cheese and onion bakes are awesome. I would go with what's the thing they do recently, like the chicken katsu curry. Was it the katsu curry one, or they do like a katsu chicken bake or something like that? That's phenomenal. That's really, really good. Again, when it's actually fucking warm, but it's phenomenal. Rob says Greg's chicken bake end up more like Arctic roll temperature wise. Oh, tell me about it. The amount of times I've gone into Greg's and been like. This is why I don't go in there often, because I know I'm going to be severely disappointed every time I ask for a hot chicken steak or like a chicken bake, and it comes. They just put it in the bag, and I'm like, yeah, it's fucking ice cold, mate. Like, can you warm it up? No, we can't warm it up. No, clearly, because your thing isn't fucking working. Wayne says pigs in blankets coming tomorrow. May stick a few in for snacks for tomorrow night. Oh, tomorrow's flight, sorry, yep. It's pigs in blanket season. Evening, Phil, hope you're doing well. He says you had sausage rolls for later, not anymore. Oh dear. There goes that idea. Are we good, or are we still loading here? Still loading, we got 9 passengers and then we can make our way out of Shanghai this evening. I always ask them if they're still warm and walk out if not. I mean, that's to be fair, not a bad idea. What I do is I sort of challenge them when they have like, you know, like they're sort of the hot counter, basically. We'll call it a hot counter, and it has that warning to say, oh, you know, warning. Glass may be hot or something. I'm like, yeah, it really isn't. They're like, oh, sir, could you not touch that? And I'm like, it's stone cold, mate. Like, sometimes I challenge them as well. I'll say to them, they're like, can you warm it up? Because, you know, that's the whole point of selling hot food, is to make sure it's hot. Oh, sorry, sir, we can't do that. And I'm like, you can, because there's, you know, you cook them in that fucking oven there. Just pop it in there for like 2 minutes. Sorry, sir, we can't do it. Give me my fucking money back then. Excuse me. They're warm now, yum yum, says Phil. Dom says pigs in blankets. For pigs without blankets, it's in October. At least let's get Halloween out of the way first. Very good. Right, here we go then. So we are ready to push back. So let's go for it. Let's pop on the AP bleed. We don't need to do any of that. We'll go seatbelts on. Get the peasants ready to do their thing. Beacon lights on. We're ready to rock and roll. Let's push back.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Pigs in blankets with a nice little dipping bowl of like gravy. Now we're talking. In fact, do we need the dome light on? I don't think we do. Let's turn it off. We should be okay.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Won't be long. Well, it'll be soon when we start playing Christmas music on the channel. Oh yeah. Won't be long now.
Locking gear.
Christmas music, I have a request. Not yet. We're not doing it yet. Barbecue dip with pigs and blankets and breaded mushrooms. No, don't. No. You don't spoil pigs and blankets with barbecue sauce. You just don't. You just don't. Wayne, you know better than that. You know. No, absolutely not. You know better than to spoil pigs and blankets with barbecue sauce. It's got to be gravy or nothing. Right, here we go. Let's push ourselves. Well, not ourselves, but let's get pushed back.
Parking brakes, please.
Here we go.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Let's go for it. Start engine 2. Now I've got real sounds for the stock A320neo. Kind of gutted we're not using the Builds one still though, but never mind. Finding gravy. Got to be gravy. If it's, like, especially, I suppose the other thing as well that you do is like roast potatoes. If you just have like a couple of roast potatoes, little dipping pot of gravy, you don't do it with barbecue sauce. Let's get engine 1 started. Dogs barking, beautiful. David Bone, hello to you, hope you're doing well. Rob says, Gads Wayne, like eating a placenta, next will be pineapple on pizza. Dom says, pigs in blankets in a sandwich with burger sauce. Oh. See, that sounds more promising.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
That sounds quite nice, actually, to be fair.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Wayne says there's a pizza shop near me who does pigs in blankets parmo specials at Christmas. Bloody yummy. You and your fucking parmos, honestly. David says tonight's first thing heard on the stream was a serious sounding discussion about how you don't dip roast potatoes in the pot. All perfectly normal. No, well, it wasn't that. It was a case of not. Yeah, it was a choice of sauce basically. How we don't use barbecue sauce to dip roast potatoes, or what was the other thing?
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
What was the other thing? Pigs and blankets with barbecue sauce. That's where that discussion came from. It actually came from the fact that Christmas is just round the corner. And because Christmas is like round the corner, you know, it's like maybe sort of nonsensical. Just kidding. I wouldn't do it to you. I wouldn't do it to you. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it to you. It's too early.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
No, I told you. I said to you I wasn't going to do it to you. So I won't do it to you. Although to be fair, it's too late because I've already done to you. Yeah, Christmas radio stations are already on. Like it's definitely not too early. It's definitely not too early. Right, let's get taxiing. Let's go. Lights are on. We'll get the flaps moving when we are on the taxi. Let's go. Let's power up. And get moving out to 3-4 right for today's takeoff. The beauty of doing these things on a Friday is we can literally take our time with it because it is the weekend. Right, we'll set the flaps. Whilst we're on the move. Phil says fucking hate Christmas. Carl says Christmas films are on already. Christmas socialising seems to be harder with age, unlike some other things. Easy, son. Steady on, boy. We're going to take the next left, which will cross runway 34 left, and then we'll go line up runway 34 right. So welcome to everybody this evening. If you haven't given yourselves a pat on the back for getting to the weekend and making it through yet another working week, do so now as we taxi. And, let me know if you have any plans for the weekend. So taxiing across runway 34 left at the moment. We're going to bank around to the right hand, well, totally turn to the right hand side in a sec, and then go line up with runway 34 right. Best thing about Christmas is the Steam Winter Sale. Yes, ironic to have. Oh dear. Right, Right, so we should be coming up to the threshold for runway 34 right, which we are. In fact, we could probably get ourselves out of here very, very quickly. So what we'll do is we'll slow down just quick. APU can now come off. Should have done that earlier. Landing lights can go on. Strobes can go on. We'll need to just begin to... Oh my good God, what that... Oh, sorry, we're back, it's all good. Get the ignition turned off there. And then, just for shits and gigs, I'll leave the microphone on, but turn the sound up at the same time. So you can hear the takeoff. So you go full screen. Enjoy the takeoff here of the stock A320neo, which has the real sounds as we depart Shanghai finally for Osaka. Here we go. Gears going up. So there goes Shanghai Pudong Airport. Everything looking beautiful this evening, or in their case, the morning.
Overspeed.
Bring the speed back down.
Overspeed.
Let's bring our vertical speed to 2,000. Set the autopilot, and then we'll immediately get 2,000 locked in. Beautiful. Beautiful clear night here in Shanghai. No sleep though, which is a little bit annoying. But we'll do the obligatory screenshots for the Lancer. I don't know how to get rid of that. So that can come up with time. Attack morning. Beautiful, there you go. We are rocking and rolling on our way over to Osaka. So, if we look in front of us, you might not be able to see, in fact, probably won't see it in this view here. But you might not be able to see it. I can see it on my screen. I don't know if you can see it on yours. There is a streak of red in front of us. It's very, very pale. I've just turned the parking brake on for literally no reason. Pop the aircraft into standard mode. Aircraft can now begin to gather some speed. Oh, good lord. Let's just go with Pagoda. I'm not even going to attempt it. Hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. we go. I think this is our, what, third flight now we've done on the stream with the new setup and everything else. I'm thoroughly enjoying the fact that everything's looking pretty good at the moment. Very smooth, very tasty, which is good. In fact, you might be able to see it just below there. There is a very, very faint tint of orange, which means the sun is on its way up. Lee Class, evening to you. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to the stream. Could be the sunrise. It is the sunrise. I say could be. It is the sunrise. Which means we will be definitely getting that at some point during the duration of this flight. So just like Gemma did earlier, if you have a membership milestone, always good to check by clicking the bit where it says show your support to the departure lounge. That will tell you if you have a membership milestone. If you do, whack it in the chat. It will come up on screen and we'll get them read out. If you're not a member and you want to become a member, there's a link at the top of the chat as well. You can click that to become a member. Otherwise, that is us set and ready to go for the next hour and 40 minutes. So we should arrive 10 o'clock UK time, I believe, unless the time is changing. No, 11, it's got 11 o'clock at the moment, but that will change because we're now picking up some speed. Waiting for that sunrise. Next bit of land then that we will get to will be Japan. Nagasaki will come into play first, so we're not too far off that that sunrise. Let's take the aircraft now up to our cruise and then bring it down just slightly. Now we can see nothing. Nothing at all, except for what's behind us there, which is Shanghai, and we say goodbye to China. Landing lights can come off. Good to go until we get to Japan. Phil, coming in with 5 months of the members lounge, says only one holiday in that time. She's slacking. David says we need to talk about the Northern Lights. Is it true that they can only be seen through a camera lens? My daughter has just told me that. So the picture that I took yesterday, which I popped on my Facebook, was taken through camera lens, but I couldn't physically see them, but you could see them through the camera lens. I don't know how anyone else did it, but yeah, I couldn't physically see them, but my camera that was on night mode actually picked it up. But there's a tint in the sky like a very, very subtle tint, but my phone camera picked it up a lot better. But it was still awesome to see it. Lee Class gifting 1 Departure Lounge membership. And the guys at JetBlue are on board. It's not them. But welcome to the membership channel. Members Lounge. JetBlue. And thank you, Lee Class, for your continued support as always. A legend of the channel. There are rumblings going on of apparent sightings between sort of now and 10:30. I might go have a quick nosy. As we continue to climb. If you are around and you didn't see earlier and you've not seen the schedule, here's what we got tomorrow. Brand new aeroplane on the flight simulator, which was released earlier this week, which was the Latin VFR A320neo, which, spoiler, is actually a ton better than the error shit, or as people are calling it, error soft A330-300 that was released as well. I think it's on the same day I think they were released. But we're using the Latin VFR A330-200, which is a fantastic little plane to fly into anywhere, really. But we are going into Heathrow for the first time on the streams. Could not do it before. We are doing it now. And just the man we want to see. Oh yeah, welcome Lewis. Time to go spotting.
Step inside a very special supermarket. The only supermarket in the world that gives you money.
Time to go wild in the aisles. Lewis is in the chat.
£1,000 is waiting on our shelves to be won by some lucky person in this store. The aim of the game is to shop smarter and faster than the next person. And everything in
Get
this
those
supermarket
trolleys in
is
the
up
chat.
for
Let's
grabs.
go for it. Get the trolley emoji in.
Fill your trolley as high as you can because shopping has never
Welcome to you,
been
Lewis.
so
Hope you're doing well.
Yes, there's prizes in store and much, much more when you play Supermarket Sweep.
Bye all. Oh dear. Welcome to you, Lewis. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Shame you can't call it like plane spotting sweep or something. It's not quite got the same sort of ring to it. Oh yeah, get those trolleys in the chat. In all seriousness, hope you're doing well, Lewis. He says, cheers for the image, Tom. No problem at all. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what you're concocting together for tomorrow's show. Feel free to plug. You are more than welcome to plug your stream tomorrow. .30 AM will be the first unveiling. Oh no, I think I'm getting my hair cut then. Oh no. I'll have to catch up, it'll be fine. I can't delay the haircut. Thanks to the... Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. It's like one of those things of like, dare I ask? And I'm like, nope, we'll just wait. Oh, you son of a bitch. Mind you, it's a bit late for that now. Oh dear. I will. I'll see if I can catch up on it. Yes. Enjoy that one tomorrow. Those that will be watching Lewis. Mods will be in full force tomorrow. That'll be interesting. Oh, shots fired. About time they did, he says. Lewis is on fire. YouTube chat is terrified. So still climbing up to our cruise altitude. I was about to say attitude then. Altitude. If you are following along on Volanta, which is always a good little thing. It's like, if you don't know what Volanta is essentially like a flight radar for Flight Simulator. Here we go. Tracking our progress right now. There's our flight number as well. Juneyao 1337. We have got an hour and 10 minutes before we are landing at Osaka. Let's get a bit spicy now in the chat. So yeah, this is basically this is Volanta. It's just a little tracker. You can get it for free. It's not. It's behind a paywall as well, but you don't need to necessarily pay for it. Otherwise, unless you are using it for your flight simulator. Sometimes it's a nice little thing or a nice little way to track the flights that we do as well. If you want to, not saying that you have to, but it's a nice little tool to have. Jimmy says I just use the free version. That's the beauty of it. The best thing about Volanta is literally the fact that it's free. It's a nice little tracker to use if you want to track people's flights, or if you're running out of flight ideas for yourself. They have a little schedule on there as well, so you can select an airport. I'll show you while I'm doing it. So if you have if you run out of ideas and you're like, don't really know where to fly today, if you let's type in our destination airport for today, which is Kansai. Here's your schedule, so you can go, oh, actually I quite fancy the look of Seoul to Kansai or vice versa, and it gives you the flight numbers and how long it's going to take, etc. What aircraft it uses. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. You can scroll through as well and just have a nosy, see what you can use. Lovely 9-hour 25-minute flight there from Osaka to Vancouver. It's a nice little, it's a good little tool if you do run out of ideas. Kansai to Haneda is a good flight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a short one, isn't it? That one? But I've just seen what aircraft they use for Kansai to Seoul. Watch this space. Watch this space, because I'm looking at that going, whoa. I've been waiting for an opportunity to use a particular aeroplane. I think I may just have found it. I may have found the reason that I can use a particular aeroplane. Just saying. About an hour. We could probably do that on an ATR. Sounds like a good little shout, that, to be honest. So we're up to cruise. Can't see much of the aeroplane, and you can't see much at all. Sunrise will be hopefully imminent. We are what, an hour away? So yeah, sunrise should be close. What's that now? Like, what was that? 4:56? Japan? Yeah, 4:56. So come up to 5 o'clock in the morning in Japan. Is there a train sim version of Atlanta? It would be handy for avoiding all the upside down Great Western HSTs when Wayne is online. No, but we did find, me and Wayne, we did find a version of like Flight Radar, but for rail services. So you could see what trains were doing what all over the country, sort of thing. Call it Raildar, I think. Is the Raildar is the app. Have a look at what trains are travelling from where. I thought it was pretty cool. But definitely one for the train fanatics, I would say. Oh, excuse me. Thing is, I don't mind this stock 320neo, but it's not the one I was hoping to use today. At some point, as well, I'll tell you what. Next week we're bringing back the Phoenix 321. We're going to use that for the first time since the upgrades as well. We've got a fabulous little flight involved with that one. Livery request of Wayne. One of Wayne's favourites in terms of liveries, so we'll be doing one of those next week, and the schedule for that will go up on Sunday it was going to go up. So yes. Carlton's best one for tracking trains is called Traxi, or real-time trains. Gemma says there's one for marine traffic as well. See, I like the ones that I don't follow it, and I had it for a little bit. The ones that you can see the boats and stuff is pretty cool. So when you're like driving along the coast or something, and you see a boat out to sea sort of thing, you can have a look on this like app, and you can have a look and see what it is. I think it's pretty cool. I don't have it on my phone, but I think it's pretty cool. Dom says signal box is good. These are all like new to me. I'm like I said, I'm not heavily into trains at all really, but for those that are, so good little topic of conversation there for you lot to get involved in. Forgive me for yawning. Oh, forgive me. Oh, you wouldn't need to do Ship Simulator. You can actually download boats for the flight sim. There are people that just drive boats on the flight simulator, like people that drive cars on the flight simulator as well, on the really badly modelled roads. He trying to fly it. Imagine like just thundering along on the sea like V1 rotate. You're in a boat. It's not going to take off. Oh yeah. Sorry about that. I remember a comedy sketch, the front fell off the ship. That would be the excuse that Wayne would give. Oh, the boat seems to have capsized. What happened? Well, the front fell off, and that was it. Front fell off, and that was game over. Did someone say trolleys? David says, so would there need to be a sync repay scheme for Wayne's boat? I mean, the insurance will go through the roof, I'm sure. Oh, excuse me. Right, I might disappear quickly, so I need to get a drink. But I'm too busy nosing at some brand new liveries that have been released. not bad. Shall we just get Wayne to skip to Submarine Simulator and be done with it? Oh dear. Poor Wayne. He's not even hosting and he's getting roasted. Is there an app for shopping trolleys? Asking for a friend. I think they call it Tesco's. Other supermarkets are available. Flight as the 24. Right, I'm going to leave you to this. I'm going to leave you to have a chat about supermarket trolley apps and whatever else. I'll be back in a minute. Right, we have returned. 54 minutes to go. I also went out the front to take a picture to see. I think there's a little bit of the Northern Lights outside today. Wayne says Lewis is the attendant you see trying to steal one with the wonky wheel. Lewis asked for a new luxury company car, so they stuck a M&S sticker over his Tesco one, and Lewis just turns around and goes, Wayne's having a full fat Coke today, I see. He's feeling brave, is Wayne. Very brave. Sunday night, Lewis. Sunday, he's got one to derail. Oh goody. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry to put Wayne on Sunday for you. Oh, Wayne has just offended the entire northwest. These are the views of Wayne and nobody else in the departure lounge. It says, mind passing through Manchester Moss side, I might not need to derail the gits. Will put my train up on bricks when the locals steal the wheels. They are the views of Wayne and not the departure lounge. Just thought I'd put that disclaimer out there just very quickly. I like Manchester. Yes. See that shovel? Just keep digging. Best thing about Manchester is the airport, says Gemma. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you are enjoying the stream so far and you haven't done already, do feel free to hit the like button. It helps the channel out immensely. What time is sunset then? Sunset, sunrise. Oh. Okay. So, according to this, 1 minute past 6 is sunrise. We're not going to see that for at least another... what time are we due to land? I bet that's when we're due to land. 4 minutes past 9, which is 4 minutes past 6 in the morning. Mind you, but we'll have to slow down for the arrival anyway, so we might get... it could be interesting. Yeah, it could be interesting. So 1 minute past 6, which would be 1 minute past 10 our time. You lot are offending the Northwest now. Again, this is not... These are not my views. I like the North. It's one of my favourites. I would live up there if I could. Genesis, stick another random waypoint in and divert a little. So, I mean, I could, but we are going to end up slowing down significantly because of the fact that we've got to slow down on our descent and stuff. So the time will, yeah. Steady on, Tom. No, I would. I've got family up that way. I would live up there if I could. I like it down south, but I always enjoy a trip to the north. So in what's that there? Is that some I can see some lights there. That is Goto? Or is that Nagasaki in front of us? That might be Goto. Oh, I like that. I always get scared when David sends a photo into the group chat. I'm like, oh, and he's been quiet. The North Ace. I'd like that. And I'd wear that t-shirt. So the United fans, ooh, go on then. Bit of football politics. Ooh, go on then. Oh no, he's not done anything. Trust me. No. So he sent me a picture of a T-shirt that says that, you know, like North Face, the T-shirts and stuff. But it says the North's Ace. I'm like, dude, I'd totally wear it. I would wear that. So it's going to give me a bit of time tomorrow to have a nosy and see what we can do during the week. I know I said something about Tuesday, I think. We're doing our next watch along, because I'm not doing England on Sunday because what's on the Sunday then? Oh. Okay. Okay, some interesting stuff coming up football-wise over the next couple of weeks or so. I'll keep an eye out on certain things. Okay, so we can't do that one, so that's fine. Okay, got a lot of deciding to do in terms of watch-alongs, but plenty to look forward to, I would say. And then I'll have a think about what we can do flight-wise as well. Okay, right, so we are currently in fact we've just passed Goto, and ta-da, we are starting to see not the Northern Lights. That is the sunrise on its way up, and we are there with mainland Japan. Nagasaki in front of us. We are starting to see the sunrise. So aptly put from Jeddah, the land of the rising sun. "36 minutes away from landing at Osaka. Fabulous little airport, Osaka. It feels as unlike Manchester, the land of the drunken bum. Oh dear. I feel sorry for the north this evening. That poor north. Getting ripped to shreds. Says Nagasaki is on my list to visit when we are there. I'm going to show you something just while we're here. I want you to feel the bitter disappointment as I bring this up on the screen. There we go, got there in the end. Okay, bitter disappointment, here we go. Nabil, hello to you, hope you're doing well, welcome to the channel, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream rather. Hope you're doing well. Here's the bitter disappointment. So this looks pretty cool, and it's sort of, you know, it's like, oh my gosh, you know, because we don't have this livery, blah 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 blah, but it's on a crap plane. Not the actual 707 itself, the actual model and everything else is crap. And it's deeply annoying. Because it looks fantastic in terms of like screenshots and everything else, but apparently it's garbage. All good, how are you? I'm very well. Good to see you. David's all this talk of the North has given me an idea. I may be a while. Oh dear. Oh, God help us all. We're in trouble now. I dare not download this or buy it or whatever else. I don't dare do it because I've seen people try to fly this and it's not great. And on the marketplace it's like 2.7 stars out of 5, which is not good. How are the start of free streams? Well, the chat will tell you. The chat will tell you all about it. But yeah, loving it. Not so much that, it's the stutter free flights, I think. It's certainly makes a change. It's lovely. Oh, you stop it. You stop right there, Lewis. Thanks. Looks like you're on the full fat coke too, hey? Dom says there's always an answer. Begins in A and ends in the pilot. Nothing but good old Pepsi Max. Oh, he's on the Max stuff. Yeah, no. The streams are the fact that we can just freely do these things and not worry about things too much in terms of stutter, potential stutter and stuff. Yeah, it's good fun. Nice to finally be able to kind of stream freely. I dread to think what David's I dread to think what he's cooking. Cooking up something. I don't know what it is though. But that'd be why Lewis is feeling a bit brave. He says, to be honest, I've got a new coffee machine from Amazon sales, so I'm in my 4th coffee. Let me also show you another reason why what should have been a decent 707 is not that at all. Because look, it's what we've been waiting for, right? But it's not good. It's not a good 707. And it's a real shame. It really is. It's a real shame. from what I've seen and from what I've heard, there are certain bits of it that just don't work properly. It's like the Aerosoft 330. In fact, I think that's probably putting it nicely. The Aerosoft 330 is probably one of the worst releases I think we've had for a while on the flight sim. Just kind of giving you an idea, really. So it's like, it's half decent. It's like it does well. It's pretty good in terms of like maybe the outside modeling's pretty good, but apparently it does fly like an absolute bag of arse. So, which is a shame. We've got a sunrise to deal with. Pretty decent at the moment. We are 25 minutes out from landing as well. With the beautiful sunrise. Need to set again. So let's answer Nabil's question. Nabil's asked how the stutter-free streams are. Time for you to get your opinions out. This is the third one that we've done, and we've been to other parts of the world like London City and where have we been? London City. That was Dash A, wasn't it? ATR. Where have we been? Oh yes, we've been to Washington, we've been to New York, we've been to Milan Linate, and we've been to London City. So this is our third stream of doing it. The stutter-free streams, how have they been? Because most of you would have seen the pain and the troubles and everything else that we're experiencing with Flight Simulator to kind of what it's like for us now, where it's almost like faultless. So I'm curious to know what you're making of it, and whether, you know, at the same time you can answer Bill's question. Phil. Steady on there, son. Apart from the rock in the middle of London City, it's been great. Yeah, I think that is a texture issue in terms of the fact that the runway did not load in at the sort of same time, because I flew it the day before and it was fine. So I think it was something to do with possible like internet speeds or something that just didn't load that runway in correctly. And then when it did load it in correctly, it just threw the plane up into the air and did what it needed to do. But that's my theory anyway, because I can't think of it to being anything else. theoretically it shouldn't have done that. So we're going to get ourselves a sunrise arrival into Osaka. Oh, no screen. No. Wayne's has been fantastic to see the game at its full potential. Well, I mean, I think we'll see it at its most effective tomorrow, I think, landing at Heathrow. That's what's been the goal. The goal has been to try and land at Heathrow. And we'll get to do that tomorrow. Then we'll know we've reached the pinnacle of everything. Oh, what's he done? Oh no. Oh! Oh, that's class. Oh, that is... Oh, God. Oh, okay. Alright, let's do it. Let's show it. Oh, dear. Oh. Well, David's been at his absolute best again. Let me, hang on. Let me just cut this board down. Hang on. Oh, God. This is why I can't trust David. Every time he goes quiet, you can't trust him. Oh, dear. So you've got Rob on the left, Lewis at the back, that's Wayne at the front, that's me on the right, and then behind is the woman at the end. This woman? Hang on, where is it? This woman here. This woman. That woman there is the one at the end. Get rid of this coffee. What are we showing coffee for? There we go. Yeah, so that woman there is the one at the back, who's sort of taller than everyone else for some reason. Absolute magic. Oh dear. But Tom's home videos next. Easy. Easy there. Jim, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. We have ourselves a wonderful sunrise ahead of us. We begin to descend now as well. So that we will descend more fully, shallow, if anything. Well, we like doing Japanese flights. David says, do you think it's time I had a holiday? I think so. I think it's defo time to have a holiday, I think. That's actually quite genius, I like that. Very good picture. But yeah, Jim, hope you're well. Good to see you as always. Just begun our descent here, and we have a nose down below. Below us is Matsuyama, with the airport just here, crossing the fuselage. So Matsuyama below us. Tell you what, we need to guess with that top bar then, so that's fine. Looking pretty good. Do that, sorry. Jim's just here for a quick nosy. Had enough of looking at a laptop this week. Been on a warehouse health and safety course. Fucking right pain in the ass. And got another week to go. Jesus. Don't blame you, Jim. That's mental. Beautiful. Car's getting lighter at the moment as well, lovely. clouds and God knows what in front of us. Below us at the moment is Naihama. The towns here. Japan is below there. There's some mountain ranges here as well, but unfortunately we can't see those yet. We might be able to just make them out. Possibly. If I go here, just here, mountain ranges. So yeah, for the first time this evening we get to see our aircraft in some sort of daylight. Alright, let's get her down. We're under 100 miles away, so we can go down to about 15,000 now. We'll just keep it at steady pace of descent. We'll quickly echo what we said at the start of the stream, as Darren pointed out to us. Obviously, yesterday was National or World Mental Health Day, and we want to sort of take the time to just make sure everyone is fine, everyone's okay. And like I say, if there's anyone that you know that's sort of in a little bit of trouble, or whether someone's just struggling at the moment, reach out to them, ask them if they're okay, and then ask yourself the same thing. I always ask myself every day whether I'm okay. 9 times out of 10 I am. But everyone's allowed an off day, just as long as you're in control of it. Jim says sit on the bus for an hour, in brackets, not Wayne's. Watch a video, answer the questions. After about a third video, throw computer out the window, sit on bus home for another fucking hour. Oh, the joys. Yeah, definitely feeling your pain there. That's not good. I don't think I could stick with it if that were me. Sky's starting to light up now, which is all good, which means we can still see a lot of the ground below us, which is starting to look fantastic. More mountain hills, God knows what else below us. Looking forward to seeing what this looks like in the daytime, to be fair. How well Japan looks with the new settings. Oh, I'll tell you what, I want some thoughts on this as well, by the way. So I did some research because I saw this and I was like, ooh, when? Turns out it's a thing. So if I bring up the window again, 2 seconds. There you go. So Royal Jordanian are, I did some research into this, apparently it is a thing. Royal Jordanian are expecting their first A320neo, but they've got it in the revised livery that they've got for the Embraer E2s. Kind of want to know what you think about it, because I quite like this. I think this is dead smart. I do quite like this. See if I can grab it from a different angle. You see as well. Oh, you can't see because I've just got the picture on. Let me take the picture off screen. Quick. No. Quick. Boom. There you go. Welcome to the sunrise. Which means our plane is now starting to get hit by the sunrise. And that is looking very, very smart. Boom. That is pretty nice. So yeah, I'm a big fan of that. I think it looks nice on the E2s. I think it looks very, very smart on the A320neo. Minutes to go before we arrive into Osaka. Thanking everybody, of course, for joining us this evening. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and had a lot of fun with us this evening. We've had a couple of serious points, but serious points are always well worth it. You know you're helping and saving people. Just generally being there. We'll gradually send the aircraft down now to 9,000 feet. Go down about 1,000 feet per minute. As that sun continues to poke its head up across the horizon there. We've got another airport down below us. That airport is Tokushima Air Base, which is there. There's Tokushima. Probably got some real well dots in there somewhere. So we're live again tomorrow from 7:15 for our TAP Portugal flight from Lisbon to Heathrow, going into there for the first time as well. Quite looking forward to that. It'll be another night flight, and then we'll do a string of daytime flights as well from various parts of the world, and we'll try and mix it up with aircraft too as well. So very quickly, now we've seen the sunrise, I just want to go back to this conversation here with the Royal Jordanian. Show you a few more sort of angles of the. This is a livery download for the INI builds 320neo. I do like that. I do. I like it a lot. I really do. Jim says real world ops, Japan Self-Defense Force, Boeing KC-777. Oh, is that the same one that goes to Mildenhall, Jim? Just asking for a friend there. Is that the same one that goes to Mildenhall? I'd ask Kim, but she's busy. Yeah, probably. A little bit of a close up there on the brand new livery. That little bit of red, I think, is just that is so. It just splits that gold and I don't know what colour you call this. Really, we call it like a dark grey, I suppose. It splits out nicely. I'd like it. I like it a lot. Couple more angles. There's the engine. I like it. I think it's really, really smart. Toupee. No, not a toupee at all. Michael, evening to you, says, good evening, I see the aircraft is still the right way up, unlike some of Wayne's trains. Ooh. Somebody asked Wayne if he wants some aloe vera for that burn he's just received. Goodness me. We've just had a beautiful sunrise here in Japan. Weather's looking pretty decent this morning in Japan as well. For a wonderful landing down into Osaka, which I think, unless I'm mistaken, it's not that. A little bit further on, isn't it? Thought it was there, but I don't think it is. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what it might be. I think, if I'm correct, that's the airport there. Yeah, that's the airport there. That's Osaka there. Yeah, we're about to turn in. Excellent stuff. Alright, let's take the aircraft down to 5,000 then. Let's get the descent on a little bit more. Landing lights can go back to the on position. And what we can do is we'll pause the music for the time being. Michael, I was down in your part of the world today for work in Teignmouth. Beautiful part of the world. In fact, let's take it down to 3,000 and then just really sink the plane. Here we go. Yeah, I was down in Teignmouth today. Town centre at the moment is an absolute bastard to park in. They're not gonna lie. They got some works going on at the moment, and it is an absolute fucking pain in the ass. David says, on the subject of Japan and upside down trains, I'm sure they have monorails that dangle. I imagine the devastation in Tokyo if Wayne got hold of one of them. Oh dear. Hope it wasn't this afternoon with the rain. No. What time did I get there? About 2 o'clock, I think. 2? No. What was I there? Yeah, about 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, I'd say. go for approach. Get that turned on. Time to get the landing rating predictions in. Let's see what you got. What do you reckon for today? Stuff looking absolutely stunning against this morning sky. $190 from Wayne, 234 from Gemma. To be honest, I'll take a 234. $195 from Lee. $199.99 from Lewis. David 185. We have got a bit of a crosswind, about 12 knots. Are we even? We might need to take over here because we're going to take over nice and early. We'll leave the aircraft pointing in the direction it's doing, and we'll hand fly the approach here. Yeah, definitely well off. That's the autopilot doing that. We're going to go for an auto brake on medium today to try and get the aircraft slowed quickly today. Just turning back to correct what the autopilot gave us. Is indeed Osaka there, so it's gonna right turn. Well off, yeah, well off. I don't know why the autopilot decided it was going to kick in and throw us that way. The crosswind isn't too bad. So we'll hand fly the approach. We're all good. Typical of a supermarket worker to price something at £199.99. Still a little bit off it. We'll fight it, it'll be fine. Hand fly like London City. That wasn't my fault. That really wasn't my fault. Yeah, sometimes a point, look out for rocks, thank you. It wasn't a rock. Texture issues. By the time you put that Pepsi down, Lewis, I think you've got an early start tomorrow. Time for bed, I think. $163 from Carl. Not used to that. I haven't flown this one for a while either. Just going to be gentle corrections here the whole way. One man's rock is another man's curb. Put that on a t-shirt, it'll sell like hotcakes. Telling you that now, it's an opportunity there. Right, I'm going to start to bring that speed down again. little bit low here, I think. I think we're way too low. It's fine. It's fine. Got it managed.
200.
Here we go.
Retard. 5.
Whoa! Did we plonk it down? We did. Yeah. Alright, reverse is on. So that didn't think it would be that bad, really. I think the fact that, again, it's that managing of the speed, but I think we're alright. Alright, reverse is off. Get onto the brakes, turn off there. Alright, there we go. 383. I mean, I've seen a lot worse. I have seen a hell of a lot worse, so I will take that. Although, to be fair, there's a bit of a mix between that and Volanta. What does Volanta have it down as? Yeah, see, Volanta to me seems like the more accurate one, because Volanta had it down at 273. 273 to me, that kind of felt like a 273 rather than a 383. Still Ryanair, of course, but it was by no means a smooth landing. But it definitely wasn't a near 400. Felt like a 273. Right, time to taxi to Legate. Michael says, I bet tonight's flight was better than watching England play last night. Watching paint dry is better than watching England play last night. But welcome to Osaka. I'm very intrigued by the replay. See our truck, so we're actually going to park up here. Alright, don't forget replay's on its way. If you're planning on leaving us now, thank you so much for joining. We're back tomorrow with the A330. Still not used to these stutter-free landings, but I will get there. It'll be fine. Replay will be on its way shortly. 273 I think I would take. Nearly at it. There we go. Alright, beautiful stuff. return flight. Definitely not. Definitely not. Right, there we go. So, come out of full screen. Let's end the flight on Volanta. Let's review the flights, and then I'll show you what they've got it down as. So, they've got it down as 1 hour 37, which I think is actually pretty decent for flight time. 273.48 with a landing G-force of 1.01, which is actually pretty good. Covering 734 nautical miles. So all that's left to do is we're going to take ourselves off screen. Definitely return required. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Let's take myself off screen. Take that off screen. That off screen. Have a great weekend, Michael. Thanks for popping in, even if it was short and sweet. We appreciate it. Let's get rid of the traffic. And let's hit you with the replay. And see just how tough the landing was, I suppose.
Couldn't find valid airport data at this position. Services are not available.
Right, thank you so much. 7:15 for tomorrow's flight. Look after yourselves and each other. And from all of us here at the Departure Lounge, have a wonderful rest of your Friday night. Have a great Saturday. See you tomorrow for some more Flight Sim fun. It is a very good night from us all, and a bye-bye for now. Take care, everyone.
after all this time. Think my heart gave away, but I'm breathing fine, and I'm alright. Overdose on my own demons, but stop point of giving up again. Trying to fight it, so I keep on breathing. Will I even make this jump? 'Cause all I smell are lying days as the world burns down around me. And all I smell are lying days, I ignore all this pain around me. Laughing doors, oblivion, so blissful as I hide away what's going on. But I take too long, I act as though the world has turned against my soul. Never think it through, never thought it